with the ACC. Now, if you are paying attention on our podcast feed, we are putting out some nice graphics over on the YouTube side. So if you want to see the graphics other than just our conversations, feel free to join us over on YouTube at SlasherU. Steve, the Atlantic Coast Conference is going to be pretty exciting. Obviously, UNC, in our minds, is at the top of the list. Hubert Davis going into his second season. There's a prime opportunity that they can win this conference. I think they're the front runners, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'd actually be more shocked, Steve, if we didn't see them in the Final Four. I know that's something that you might not have. I'm not going to keep giving our teasers for the Final Four, but ACC, I got UNC at number 1.
As do I. I just think, I mean, just the depth. I mean, 1 through 12, not just 1 through 7 or 1 through 8. I mean, they just have tremendous depth, such athleticism. I just don't see a way that UNC is not the regular season tournament champion. I think there's a couple of teams that might spoil things for them in the ACC tournament, but I think for the regular season, I think UNC is going to be the class from start to finish.
I'm really excited for this top 3 in the conference, and I thought I was high on UVA. You got them at 2. I got them sitting at 3. I think John Shire is still going to do really good with this Duke squad. I think his freshmen are going to do fantastic, and I think he's going to fit right in. I am really worried to see how he handles, not worried, but I'm interested to see how he handles his first big loss. But I still have him number 2, Virginia number 3, but I think all 3 of those teams can make a good run into March, Steve.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for Virginia, they're just so fundamentally sound, and they're just such a great defensive unit that I just think that they will have enough. Again, in the regular season, I do think it's going to take some time for the Duke freshmen to kind of gain a footing. I mean, they certainly have a pretty brutal preseason schedule, as Duke always plays. I think that will cause a little bit of not uncertainty, but I think they may have their confidence shaken at times. That might lead into the early part of the ACC, but really Virginia, Duke, Virginia, I don't think there's going to be all that much of a difference between the two of them. I think it would be how it comes down when the two teams face each other during the regular season.